Hey guys! Now today I decided that I'm going to be playing with purple. I'm going to probably do a big purple smoky eye. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on the lips yet, but I'm hoping it'll be something hopefully bright. I may even go lilac, who knows. So let's just get started. I'm going to start on the face because my skin is atrocious and I want to hide it as much as possible. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start off with my LA Girl Velvet Highlight Stick, like I always do. This is almost empty. I'm just going to pop that on the high points of my cheek. I'm not being too careful because my foundation will cover all of this. I put lots on my nose, lots on my cupid's bow, just to make sure that there's a bit of a glow going on, because no one wants to be flat. It's like the complete opposite of what people want for their skin. I'm just going to pop this Rimmell London Wake Me Up Concealer. I'm just going to pop that right in the darkest points under my eyes before I put foundation on. Just going in with the pointed end of my damp sponge. I'm just going to blend that out, not too carefully because it will be covered up with more concealer later. But this just helps to hide everything. Now I'm going to take 2 pumps of my Rimmell Lasting Finish Foundation in 010. Just trying not to pump my camera tripod. Oops. Always find with my footage, my little camera keeps wobbling and moving around almost, which is very strange. But I'll figure it out. It's all part of learning what your camera does. Ooh. It's the hardest part in learning how to film. It's figuring out what the hell your camera does, because I've got no way of connecting my camera to my computer. Because I've got quite the setup around me, computer-wise. But I actually cannot plug my computer into it to see what I'm filming. I've tried, there's just no software for my camera because it's too shit. But it films, so I just kind of have to figure out the best way to film while not knowing what I'm filming. I am going to take a couple of dabs of the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous shade 105 Classic Ivory. This is a little bit more coverage than the Rimmell. So I'm just going to smear it. Add a little bit of colour because it is just not enough. I'm just too pale with that original foundation and it is obvious how pale it is. It's a bit better. And that will do, I think. So now I'll take the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. This is the fairest shade of concealer. I use this to highlight because I'm pale as shit. But I'm not like Nikki Tutorials pale, so I gotta do what I can. So I use this to highlight. By far, my coverage isn't great, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna take this. I used to use this for highlighting. Oh, there's powder all through it. Oh, the lighting's changed. The sun has gone behind a cloud. Anyway, so I'm just going to be using the Australis banana powder under my eyes to set that concealer that I put under there and whatever's under my eyes. I had an issue with this brush yesterday. It had a bit of blush on it, so my under eyes were pink. So now I'm just taking this big, it's like a bronzer brush. I used to use it for bronzer all the time. I loved it. I'm just going to use this to powder my face. Yesterday I forgot to powder my face. It's never happened before. I've never ever forgotten how to powder my face. And I don't want it to happen ever again because it was a really strange feeling realising that I hadn't powdered my face. I didn't even tell you what I was using. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me 120 Classic Ivory, like that. Just the face powder. I don't use much, just enough to set the foundation. I'm not careful because I'm never careful. And as you can see, my under eyes are crazy dark still. Nothing I can do, so I'm going to try and hide most of that with eyeshadow. I will do my eyebrows first before I do anything else. So, I mean, you guys have seen me do my eyebrows. It's always exactly the same. I use a wet brush with a bit of eyeshadow and that's it. So, I'm going to do them. The footage may or may not end up in the end cut, but you guys know what I'm doing. So I take my little knockoff Anastasia Beverly Hills number 15 eyebrow groomer brush. It's really thin, it's fantastic. I wet it with a bit of water. This is just a water bottle that used to have e.l.f. makeup mist and set, which was shit. It was just, don't even bother. This is just water. I ran out of the mist and set a while ago. Wet the bejesus out of it. And then I use my really beat up Classics palette, which I've had for like 2 years, and I take this lovely beat up brown colour and I put it all through my eyebrows. My brow routine never changes because I found something that works. Yeah, I think my brush is too dirty. I need to clean it. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Now, what do I do now? I'm gonna dance. I am going to stop recording. I'm going to zoom you in and then we're going to do our eyes. I'm going to do a huge ass purple smoky eye because why the hell not, basically. It's a good thing. Alright, first off, do I want to spice this palette? I'm actually going to go into the Chichi Extravaganza palette. I love this thing. It is just perfect in every single way, shape and form. As you can see, I absolutely adore it. So first off, I'm going to take this colour here. It's going to be my first crease colour. This is just to start adding some depth, and it's cool tone, which is very important when you're using purples. So I'm just going to go in this big. This is just a fluffy fake Real Techniques Bold Metals brush. It's pretty good. It's also dirty, which is why this colour has gone on a lot darker than I expected, which is just fantastic. Again, reasons why I should clean my brushes, but it never fucking happens. Same on the other eye. Oh dear. It's definitely too much colour, but it'll be fine, guys. It'll be freaking fine. Go into the Sunset palette. Alright, I'm gonna go in with this really dark purple. Just see how it goes. I don't want this brush, that's the one thing I know. I don't want that brush. Alright, dark purple colour. Very important to start with. Who fucking knows what I'm doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Just, you know, in the crease like any normal colour, but it's purple, so it's fun. That's the idea for today. Basically right on top of that browny taupey colour that already went in the crease. Ooh, I like. This purple feels like every other dark purple in any of the Chichi palettes. I've got about three palettes with this dark purple in it already. Alright, you see the big difference already? We've only added one colour in, and I'm probably going to do like 3 or 4 purples because I feel like it. Alright, same on the other side. As always, you want to do the same thing on one side and then do it on the other, just so then everything matches. Dragging it underneath the eye, as always, combining everything together especially for a smoky eye, you want everything you did on the top lash line basically to do it again on the bottom lash line. I saved the fun colour for the lid for in this inner corner in the bottom lash line. I feel that that works out quite well. Just blending right up. I'm going to blow it right out because I can really, and I'm really liking it. For the lid, I'm definitely going to be using this purple here because it's stunning. Okay, so I've done some investigation, and one of the colours I was going to use is the exact same colour in a different palette. So I'm going to go one step across and do this one here, which basically looks exactly the same, but I'm hoping it'll be a bit darker, and because it's matte it might create that depth that I want. It's a little bit more blue as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it definitely is. That's good. And it's definitely adding a crease. That's the important part. If it goes into the crease and looks good, that's how it's supposed to be. That's not going to work. If ya. I'm going to use this. Do I want to use this? I don't fucking know. This Zoeva 226 smudger brush. It's small and it's dense, which is the important part. And I'm just taking that mega shimmery purple there, and I'm going to pack that on the brush. And I'm going to try and put that on my lid and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll just use my finger, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know what I'm seeing. Am I seeing prettiness? Ooh. Kind of. This is like the slowest way possible. Like this, I'm using my finger. I'm all for using fingers with eyeshadow, like it just works so much better. This one definitely needs a bit of work to pack on. It looks beautiful in the pan, but it's just not quite translating how I wanted it to my lid, which is okay, but it's a bit of a disappointment. I'm just going to try out the pink that was beside it and just pop that in the middle. Does that work? Ooh. Ooh. Kinda gives it a little hint. I quite like that. And now I'm going to use the Sultry palette, and I'm going to take this stark white shimmery colour and I'm going to pack that on my inner corner. Because it'll really bring this look together, I think. Just kind of merge it into the lid a little bit and blend it out so that it's not just a blob of shimmer, because no one wants a blob of shimmer on their inner corner. If I put this really white, bright, shimmery colour on my brow bone, it'll just be too much. Too much shimmer all in one lot. I'll just wipe off that brush I just used, that smudger brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to be taking from the Sultry palette again on the other side of the palette. There's this colour, it's a pinky nude white colour. I'm just going to pop this on the brow bone, just to kind of highlight the area. Don't even know if that did anything. Pretty sure this is my skin tone. That's alright though, it's fine. And I think we're done. How exciting, guys. How very exciting. Alright, I'm gonna quickly zoom you out just a bit because y'all are close. That's the wrong way. There we go. I'm not gonna do liquid liner, but I am gonna do black in my waterline and my tight line. Just a bit of black to really add to the smokiness, and there's something in my eye. Ow. Okay, now mascara, and I will quickly run off and get some lashes and I will pop them on because my eyes are naked. Right, so just the 1x1 Volume Express mascara from Maybelline. Same as what I'm always using. I hate it, but I need to use it up. Like, give me my Covergirl any day of the week. Trying to lift the outer corner because that's my biggest issue, is the outer corner tangles with my bottom lashes. There it is. Found the brush I was looking for. Right, now I'm gonna take my Chichi Extravaganza palette like fucking always and take this bronzer, the matte one at the end, because it is fucking tastic. I'm really not careful about placement. As long as it's on the cheek, under the cheekbone, and up over the top. I look so dry. God damn. Yeah, it just kind of starts to define the cheekbone, especially on this side. Like, you can really see it, but this side you just can't. Maybe one of my cheekbones is more prominent, fuck knows. I don't think I'll contour today. Because my eyes are so intense, I really don't want to sit there and carve out my cheekbones and add even more colour to my face than I need. Just go down the nose, a little bit over the top, and under the lip, as always. Cool. And now blush. I'm going to take, actually from this little e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. I'm going to take this really pale blush just so then there's a little bit of colour to the cheek without being too pigmented. Just so then there's a little something on the cheek, because I don't want it to be bland, because that's shit. And next, I'm actually going to take, last time I used the big shimmer brush and I love it. I'm actually going to take this little Luxe fan brush. It's the 129. And I'm taking the middle, this one, the middle highlight colour. Just because it's a little bit less intense. Over my Cupid's bow. Fucking hell, I'm taking forever to... Here we go. Just taking my finger for the tip of my nose, leaning it out, because it was going to take a million years to get the highlight there, because this fan is so freaking flimsy. It doesn't hold a lot of product at once, which is a good thing. Because you don't always want... I don't want to mix a warm tone lip in this. And all of my lips are warm tone, because I'm a warm tone motherfucker. I do love this lip colour. And it smells incredible. It's like vanilla-y goodness. But now that I've got that, I want to add a different highlight. A little bit more intense, just because that is just so... It just changed the entire look. So now I'm actually going to go in with my big brush, like always, and take my Rose Wall of Shimmer from Chichi and just pop that on so that it's a little bit more intense, because y'all know that's why. And I'm just going to spritz my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I'll be done. Right, so now I'm done, and I've got a rainbow in my eye. Ooh, 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 ooh. And obviously the lips are not overly wearable for most people. I'm not like those people though. So as you can see, this is a very bright look. I will go and put some lashes on just to complete the look, because I feel like my eyes look a bit small without them and a bit unfinished. So this is one eye with falsies and one eye without. I just wanted to show you guys the difference. Definitely. Especially with my eyelashes being so janky at the moment. It definitely helps. And this is the finished look. With both sets of lashes on. Just zoom that. Wrong way! Well, if you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be uploading new videos hopefully once a week. And if you've got any ideas for different makeup looks or challenges that you'd like me to do, then please write it down in the comments down below. And I will see you next time. Bye! Yesterday, we're just gonna Snapchat a friend. Hang on, mate. Hang on. Let's get involved in this. Let's Snapchat someone very exciting. I go like this, and then I go like this. Beautiful Snapchat, guys. Beautiful. And I keep putting it in front of the fucking lens. Try not to get mad. I need to straighten this out. Hang on. Too far. Is that better? Am I in shot a bit more? Who fucking knows? Not me! But, oh, there's a... Woo! Woo! There's a rainbow on my face! Ah! It's from like a crystal thing hanging from the door frame. Hitting the sun. It's got a little bit of water in it. Cute!